Alright, let's get it, y'all. We gotta win this game, y'all. We gotta win this game. It was good.
Evident in this one, Brent, the youth movement in full effect. What advice would you have for inexperienced players who have to take on bigger roles?
The thing I always talk to younger players about, Kevin, is always accentuate the positives. Do what you do best and show that off as consistently as possible. And then take the summers to...
Nah, I ain't made that L. You shouldn't miss that L. They get it. They get it.
The most during their off season.
One to it. One to it. Oh, I missed that.
Stay right in that role and be the best you can with that. Work on the weaknesses in the off season.
Helps too if you have a coach who's in that mindset of developing and showing some patience.
Well, not only a coach, Kevin, I'll go as far as to say that sometimes when you have a young player get drafted, for him to have a mentor automatically on that first team that he's with, starting his first 3 or 4 years in the league, is vitally important. And you'll see, if you go through track records, some of the most successful teams have had veterans in position where the young star is...
Oh, my gosh.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, down low, it's Randall and...
Get that up out of here.
Peyton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. And it's shake and bake in at the 3 spot. First quarter,
let him go.
1 minute played, and the shot is good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
I got you.
That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton.
That's something Peyton does well. Real mastery in orchestrating the offense. Like
Get on D, get on D, get on D.
And distribute.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. He said the focus defensively is going to be making things difficult inside. He wants to get them off the three-point line and make them take as many mid-range shots as possible. Kevin?
Okay, David.
Let's get it, baby.
Shot's good from...
Let's get it.
The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
I'm on you.
Kicks to Coley Stein.
I'm on you.
There's the pass to Barnes.
I'm on you.
And he overshot that one, missing. Here's New Orleans.
Right there.
They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last.
Yeah, assist, baby. That's assist. Let's get it.
Always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
And a very good all-around effort here, and that's what you need to win on the road.
Here's Hield, following the basket by Julius Randle. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Hield.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Oh, good dunk.
You look at how young he is still. I mean, scary to think that his best games are still ahead of him. Not just this year, I'm talking like 3 or 4 years from now. He could honestly be the best player in the league in a short time.
So it's Sacramento following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. Make a heck of a volleyball player.
Here's shake and bake.
Let me get mine.
Off the break.
That's me. That's me.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and making the right choice.
Here's Farrell.
Oh.
It's stolen by Davis.
Go Davis, dunk it, Davis. Ah!
We tend to forget
it's going down right now.
Out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
The Kings trail by 5. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
We're going to skunk y'all out.
Good time to talk things over, trying to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Sacramento making some changes. Bielitsa, he checks in for Bagley. Bogdanovich comes in for Barnes.
Come on.
And it's Robertson in for Buddy.
Hey, what's up?
New Orleans also making some changes. Sheck Diallo comes in for Rand. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Alfred Payton. Farrell kicks to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Shaking
right there.
Passes to Diallo. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Farrell. 9 points last game. Here's Bogdanovich. No good again that time.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, it came up short.
Shake and bake.
Ooh, what a pass. What a pass.
Just to maximize.
What a pass.
Just stay focused with this lead.
Well, it isn't much, but they've been able to capture some of the momentum of this game and increase their advantage.
There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's Shake and Bake.
Woo! Hope I made it.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Bagchaser has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that
I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah, they are
I'm gonna hit it.
starting to push it down.
And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Away from home, you got to execute. They did that flawlessly.
Never really perfect on the offensive end, and probably 1 or 2 possessions they'd love to have back, but on the whole, a tremendous synergy on offense.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Williams, he's checked in for Sacramento. And then for New Orleans, Okafor is checked in for Davis.
Hope I made it.
Clark subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Man, y'all make sure y'all
Sixth overall pick back in 2015.
join the broadcast, man.
It is progress.
You know what I'm saying? Feel get real in the
I
field.
think it's been a tough situation in Sacramento with so much changeover in personnel, a coaching change as well. He's still pretty raw offensively. He was drafted out of Kentucky as a defensive player, and that's so far where mostly his impact has been felt.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
I got it.
Around Cauley Stein, that's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Robertson finds Cauley Stein. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Robertson the pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. The 3. Pelicans pull it in.
Yeah, a bit frigid to begin this one. Just can't make anything
Bucket.
get the game started.
Williams scanning the floor. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Shake and bake.
Oh!
Touch on the bank shot.
That boy got to jump out the world.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. New Orleans on top, up by 10. And we'll get the second. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
So far, they've been active.
Give me that.
Scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
Well, when you come out in the first effect. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
Bogdanovich out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Williams. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Bielitsa in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Brent, do you think individual defense is getting easier to measure with player tracking and advanced stats?
I don't. I think it's impossible for you to find some legitimate measurement of how much a player is truly impacting the game defensively. I think there's great indicators, combinations of players that are on the floor at the same time, that are working collectively to shut down another team's best offensive unit. But individually, it's so hard to just put a number on what a guy is doing in terms of his total impact defensively.
So the eye test is not on his time.
I don't think so. I think we're getting better at the defensive metrics that are being used, Kevin, and I think that clearly we can see with some of the best wing defenders in the league, a Robertson, a Covington,
still made it, baby.
To control their man.
Can't stop me.
Leonard,
You cannot stop me.
But how are we quantifying that? We need to get better with it.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, shake and bake in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He finished with 45 points, and he did not miss a whole lot from the field. The basket must have seemed pretty big. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Excellent D there from Williams.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Burks kicks to Williams.
Oh, I thought I was going to shoot on.
Down low. Here's Bagley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pelicans lead by 12. And we'll be back right at...
We're in the lead. We're in the lead, so we're doing good, fellas. We're doing good.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because
I can't be touched.
Ways
I could not be touched.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Peyton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. Down low, it's Randall and Davis. And it's Shake and Bake in at the small forward position. A baseline.
Come on, you. Here was calling me.
And New Orleans will go the other way with it. With the Timberwolves playoff appearance last season, Brent, in 2018, the longest playoff drought in the NBA now held by the Sacramento Kings.
Yep, 12 seasons for the Kings.
Pull ahead it.
Playoffs, and in that time, their one-loss record, they've won just 35% of their games. So fans hoping that the Kings can crown off a season by getting themselves to the playoffs.
The Kings trail by 16. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Gotcha, babe. Gotcha, Dave.
Big flush from Anthony Davis there. When he's given room to fly like that, he's going to take off.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting the ball at 42%. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Bit of a numbers game. More boards, obviously, meaning more possession. And that's been reflected tonight in the score.
For New Orleans, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Hield can't hit.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
Passes to Shake and Bake.
I cannot be touched. I cannot be touched.
And show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Farrell. He's got it.
No.
Healed, can't hit.
Watch this assist, y'all.
Slow start here in the second half.
Hit him, baby.
They left that off
Hit him.
in the locker room. Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Farrell, covered by Peyton. Nobody near Barnes. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is there offensively.
Over with.
Tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Ain't for been no foul. That was a pet.
Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Well, Buddy Hield, not the biggest or most athletic player that's on the floor, but his work ethic is undeniable. He is a total gym rat. At Oklahoma, they had to lock up the balls. Otherwise, the guy would stay there all day long and all night.
Okan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. No good from Shake and Bake. The Kings trail by 21. Pass to Bogdanovic.
Give me that.
Here's Bagley. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Shake and Bake. He's covered by Bogdanovic. The shot's good from Shake and Bake. And Hield grew up in the Bahamas. The story goes they didn't have a court until he turned 12, so he built hoops out of whatever he could find.
Yeah, and whatever he found consisted of milk crates or bicycle rims that had rusted up, and he'd nail them up and shoot every shot he could at them, and they'd get torn down, and he'd rebuild them again and again. He's shown that same determination in building up his game at the NBA level.
And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa, he checks in for Cauley Stein. Williams comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Andre Robertson in for Yogi Ferrell. And a change for the Pelicans. Moore's checked in. Robertson kicks to Bagley.
I'm on you.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento again missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And Randall throws it down.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Peyton's skilled enough to find the open man.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hammock. Back to Robertson. From deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A chance now to check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Always
Y'all see me on number 2.
promise of the youngsters, a season under the belts. Who took the league by storm? Well, you look at Shake and Bake all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Me too. And it's the way that he's just sustained his level of play for the entire season. So consistent. No major peaks, no huge valleys. That's pretty impressive.
Get up from here. Don't let him get no ball.
Rookie.
Robertson, the pass to Bielitsa. Back to Robertson. Outside Williams. Bogdanovic wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
I know where y'all come back up.
Williams has got 4 assists in the game. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Shake and Bake. He's guarded by Williams. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Look at New Orleans. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, Sacramento, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And checking out Sacramento, they're going to stumble towards the finish line this season with the playoffs nowhere near a possibility.
And you have to wonder just how different this team will look next season, from players to possibly coaches, maybe every level of the organization.
Good layup, baby.
Nice job getting it done in the paint, more playing a little bit fearless there and showing some good energy on the attack.
Bogdanovich finds Williams. Here's Robertson. Back to Williams. From 13, it's hauled in by Wood. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 19-7 run.
Yeah, mate.
If the shot is good, he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Bogdanovich with it. With 1 on the clock.
Get that out of here.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job. As we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch. Sacramento making some changes. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Koupas. Harrison Barnes comes in for Harry Giles. And he subbed in for Mason. Shake and Bates checked in for New Orleans. Cauley-Stein is out there with
Harrison.
Then it's Williams. And it's Burks in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Kept kept alive.
Okay, let him get that.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, the reach a factor there for Cauley Stein. I'd love to see him hit the boards a little bit more often.
Shake and bake. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control.
They're playing with y'all right now. Let him get right.
Both elements working together.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And stolen by Cole.
How they steal the ball?
And now Sacramento on the break. Burks leading the charge.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
And a good decision on the move. Too often we see teams have this kind of opportunity and fail to convert.
I got you.
Here's Shake and Bake.
I got you.
The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Shake and Bake. And the shot goes down. Shake and Bake's got 31 points.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Now here's Barnes, guarded closely. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Shake and Bake, covered by Hield.
Up, man.
By Cauley Stein. Williams dishes to Burks. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes.
I ain't coming up on me like that.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here's Shake and Bake. Here's Diallo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first
Who
one.
on D? The hell on defense?
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Some changes for Sacramento. Rufus checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Andre Robertson comes in for Williams. And it's Frank Mason in for Hield. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor comes in for Shek Diallo. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Johnson. There's Shake and Bake. Commissioner Adam Silver has balanced his comments between wanting parity, Brent, and recognizing there are always going to be super teams. Is there middle ground there?
Is there middle ground?
I don't know.
I don't think so. You would like to have some of the teams just be more competitive than they are, but some of the creative, circuitous routes that teams have taken to put themselves into position to get better, younger talent has decimated.
What do you call that?
I don't have a term for it.
Okay.
I don't like the one that's used, so I don't have a term for it. Let's just call it setting yourself up for the future, Kevin.
Looking ahead.
Yes, exactly. So I just don't think you'll ever get it. You do hope that some of the starving franchises do have some success.
Oh, he probably made it.
Just they've had to bear a lot. So you root for them.
No good on the free throw. Harry Giles is checked in for Barnes. And New Orleans also making a change. Diallo's checked in, and he sinks the second. 1:07 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New Orleans.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And they cap off the season.
I got that. Ah!
It's been nothing but W.
Nasty.
4 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shake and Bake.
Well, he could not be stopped on offense. Super efficient tonight. There wasn't a lot the defense could do.
I'm coming down overall.
Mason kicks to Giles. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Burks and the Kings check on 2 more.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see. Fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
Here's Shake and Bake.
I got him.
20 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Kufis.
Well, I can't make on that.
Here's Robertson. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up.
We're on our way to the playoff, y'all.
Greg Anthony and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.